Most people start businesses and they hustling backwards. See, I want to show you how to go from being a hustler to being a CEO, being somebody that has systems, processes, and procedures in place to where you can now work on the business and be above the business versus being inside the business, because you're probably in your business right now and you're excited as an entrepreneur, but you just picked up another day job, right? I know, that was me too. So in this episode, I'm gonna show you how to actually become a CEO. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and let's get right into the episode.
Young MOGUL in the building.
I've been in the business 9 years. Commercial real estate investor. See, most of us, we losing our own blessings because we want to get the whole pie. We want 100% of nothing.
I got business, credit, real estate. Got some assets on the market from recession up to date. I got business, credit, real estate.
Yo, I need to become more effective in less time. If it takes you 30 years to do something, I need to do it in 5. I'm not trying to wait time 30, 40 years in and retire, get a pension, then go get a second job and now work. No, I'm not doing it.
Funding for the business with a lower interest rate. I got get your LLC, you gon' need an EIN. You get verified online, a few more steps, you be right in. Get your headset in the game, we gon' need you to buy in. Execution is the loophole with the strings that we tie in.
When I first got started in entrepreneurship, my very first LLC that I created was in 2014. The name of that LLC was Mogul Home Solutions. That was my real estate company. And I was excited, like most of you, that you get that LLC, that paperwork, and now you think, oh, I'm a CEO, I'm a business owner, I'm an entrepreneur. It's not the case. You just filed some paperwork, you just got some documentation, but now your life changed because you have some responsibilities. It's like becoming a parent. You know, you're now responsible to grow this thing that you birthed, and you gotta be mindful of things that's gonna be on the journey for you, right? So as you're starting out and you have that LLC, and then now you're trying to go for funding and you're getting denied for funding because you don't have the proper compliance, right? You don't have the proper bookkeeping. You're co-mingling, right? You're collecting money via Cash App. You're collecting money via Zelle, right? You don't have a merchant processing system, right? You don't have a payment processing system. You don't actually have people around you to help you be able to grow that business. So now you made money and then you don't know where it is, right? Ask me how you know, right? Ask me how you know. I've been there, right? Making a lot of money and really not able to identify where the money is because you're stuck in this process of hustling, right? And we want to just transform from being hustlers into being CEOs. So I'm going to break down some of the principles that I have implemented in my business that have allowed me to become a CEO and build 2 7-figure businesses and build 8 figures in family wealth and actually have a payroll and staff of over $60,000 a month and counting, right? That's not including vendors and different things that we do. That's not on our payroll, right? So one of the first things you want to do is make sure that you fire yourself. That's number 1. Fire yourself from doing all the tasks that you know that you do not like and you are not the best at, right? See, me, I know that I'm not the best at bookkeeping, right? I know I'm not the best at being detailed. I'm a bigger picture guy. Like, I got the vision and I will skip a lot of steps. So I had to hire an operations manager that now was responsible for taking my big idea, my big bold vision, and breaking it down into practical steps, the from to. I had to fire myself, right? I had to become an expert at hiring experts. And you don't need a bunch of money to get started. I know you're probably thinking, well, how do I get the money to hire an operations manager? Well, you need to be creative. So the operations manager that I hired, I went to her and I said, I don't have the money to pay you what you're looking for, right? You're looking for $5,000 a month. My business is just starting out. I don't have it. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. However, this is what I'm willing to present to you. I am willing to give you a percentage of the profits in the business. So I'm willing to give you 15% of whatever we make until we're able to make money that's stable enough to where I can give you a salary. Is that okay with you? I also am willing to help you in things that you may struggle with. Let me help you clean your credit. Let me help you get more funding, right? Let me help bring whatever resources I can that's intangible. See, a lot of business owners, they stop themselves from growing because they think that they have to have all the money, but you have to figure out, how do I be creative and win people over in different ways? So that's how I brought on my first operations manager, by actually giving a percentage of the profits. So now my income is directly tied to your work ethic. So your work ethic is actually gonna be high because it's directly to your income as well.
Oh man, I've been spending hours underwriting this deal. Are you spending hours underwriting your commercial real estate deals too? You're spending so much time with spreadsheets and implementing formulas and key terms, and it's just a lot where you can't even get to the number that you need to make a profitable decision so that you can make an offer. I know, because this is a problem that most of us face as commercial real estate investors, but it's no longer a problem because I had the solution. I built the #1 system that's gonna help you save yourself significant time, energy, and money. The Mogul Deal Evaluator is here to help you underwrite and evaluate your deal in less than 60 seconds. Yes, in less than 60 seconds, you can gather the information, input it inside the tool, and now have the number that you need to make that offer, that magic number to get you to the closing table so that you can close deals that much faster. You can do so much with this tool. For those of you that's looking to syndicate deals, you can actually gather the information from your general partners and raise the capital, and it'll show you how much you should distribute to your partners so that the deal is profitable for everyone. It's so much that you can take advantage of it. I want to give you an opportunity to take advantage of this tool. So go to moguldealevaluator.com. Make sure you register and create your account. And I want to see you at the closing table. It's time for us to close deals that much faster and build wealth for our family that much faster. I'll see you at the closing table.
All right, so now I have somebody that's gonna handle the operations. Well, what we wanna do now is document our entire day. So everything that you do every single day on the hour, you wanna make sure that you go and get a Loom video, right? So we were starting out with our credit repair business and our business funding company. So when I go and I'm filing the disputes or I'm doing the consultations, I'm making sure that I go and download Loom and I'm recording the process. So when I have that consultation, I'm recording it so I can now pass it on to anybody that I train up. Any type of documentation, any forms, any disputes, any emails, everything I'm recording. And then once you record it, you transcribe it. So now you have the video and then you transcribe it and now you actually have the actual words. So now you're creating a training portal. So when it's time for you to bring other people on, this is how you have a proven blueprint that they can follow because you documented every single thing that you do in the business. Well, who's responsible for putting that in place? My operations manager is responsible for making sure that we document everything that's in that process, right? And now when we document everything that's in that process, we did 3 things. This is a game changer, y'all. I hope y'all picked this up. The first thing I did as I document my entire day, I wake up in the morning, I notice that I'm checking emails. Well, I'm spending too much time checking emails throughout the day. And now I'm responding back to customer service inquiries, and I'm actually organizing all of the forms and I'm organizing all of the clients. I'm doing so many things that's called MWAs, minimum wage activities. As a business owner, when you're looking to go from hustler to CEO, you have to focus on RGAs, which is revenue generated activities. What are the activities that's directly tied to you making money? Anything that's not directly tied to you making money is called minimum wage activities, and you want to get somebody else. So I looked at everything that I was doing and I said, okay, what are the things that I could delegate? Well, I could delegate responding to emails. I could delegate setting up my calendar. I could delegate a lot of data entry. Now I could hire a virtual assistant to do that because they can take that off my plate. Well, now the second thing is I look at all the things that I do throughout my day as I'm documenting. What can I do? What in this can I train somebody up on so now they can do it? Right, so I delegate whatever I don't need, and then the other stuff that I need to do, but somebody else can do it, I just need to train them up. Now I go through that process of, putting together trainings and finding the right people. So with my credit repair business, my business funding company, I actually did training videos and I hired and brought on my brother to actually start doing a consultation and gave him the scripts and the recordings of what I did and showed him how to look at the credit profile and get funding. So now I'm moving myself out of the business. The third thing is, what during my day that I have to absolutely do that nobody else can do for me? Well, shooting content, nobody can shoot content for me. Well, in the day and age of AI, who knows at this point? But for right now, I have to shoot content. That's a revenue generating activity because I need to generate leads. So that allows me to focus on being able to produce and speak to people like you to give you the opportunity while all the systems are still working for me, right? Same thing when it comes to the self-storage business. What do I need to do? What can I train people on, and what can I delegate? This is gonna start to help you put yourself in position to become hustler to CEO, right? The next thing that you wanna do is make sure that you have your business to be compliant, right? How does my business become compliant? Well, you could actually hire a tax professional or a business attorney just to spend a couple hours on your business to make sure that you have, your trademark, your copyright, your business email, your business phone number, your business address, your business bank account. Everything needs to have insurance as well. That's what compliance means, making sure that your business is insured and that you have all of the protection that you need in the case of somebody suing you, because what can go wrong will go wrong. Very important. And that tax professional can help you with bookkeeping, because a lot of business owners, they struggle with co-mingling, right? So they have a personal account and they're using their personal account to pay for business things. They got a business account and they're taking money from the business and paying personally. And then it's what is called piercing the corporate veil, where if somebody sues you, they are liable to everything that's in your personal account because you are co-mingling.
Hey, I know you're loving the episode right now, but I need to ask you a really, really quick question. What's more important to you than money? Is it freedom, spending time with your family, traveling the world, building a better relationship with God, spending time with your kids? What is it? The reason why I'm asking that, because most people think that money is everything when money is just a tool. Money is the tool to help you get the things that you really love. And luckily for you, I built the #1 most affordable wealth building community that teaches you how to get access to capital, how to utilize the money as a tool to get the things that you really want and deserve. And that community is the Mogul Elite Club community, where you're going to learn how to pay off your debt, how to get access to capital, how to clean your credit, buy assets, and so much more for less than $1.50 per day. So what I want you to do is text the word ELITE to 347-429-6496. That's ELITE to 347-429-6496. And I'm going to see you in the #1 wealth building community. Let's get back to the episode.
So you want to set up your business on platforms. Something that's free is called Wave Apps. It's free. You can actually sign up with Wave Apps and you can set up your business account and your personal account, and now it could track all of your spending. So it'll tell you how much you're spending on food, travel, entertainment, business. It'll tell you everything. Now you can look at your finances and know where you're spending and where I need to double down or where I need to cut back on. This is going to be very important, because as going from a hustler to a CEO, it's very important for you to know and have a pulse on your business, right? So just collecting money via Cash App, that's not gonna work. You should stop collecting money via Cash App and get set up with a payment processor, a merchant account. So your bank provides a merchant account. There's other platforms out there that you can Google, PayPal, Square, just to name a few, but there's other processors. You wanna be able to track what's going on. So if you don't have a payment processor, that's a problem. Get rid of Stripe, get rid of Cash App. You wanna make sure that you are set up on the right platforms. And my mentor of mine says that little business is gonna become a big business one day. You have to run your business as if it's Walmart. That little business at some point will make millions of dollars and have hundreds of people on payroll. If you really believe that your business is gonna go that far, you need to build the foundation right now. You need to make sure that the things are in place that it needs to be, all right? The next thing that I want to share with you, if you're going from hustler to CEO, is HR. OMG, a lot of business owners, they don't have HR and they fail. So HR is gonna be responsible for your onboarding process when you're bringing in new people into your team. What is the company mission? What is the company vision? What are the company values, right? What are the KPIs, which is their key performance indicators? What are the standard operating procedures? The HR company that you can hire, you can actually outsource an HR company to come in and create the code of conduct, create employee handbooks, do all of these things to where the people that you train and bring on board are now buying into a culture and they understand exactly what the expectations are that you're setting as a CEO. This is very important, right? And what happens when somebody's ready to get fired? You don't want them anymore. Well, you don't want to put yourself in a position where somebody can sue you, right? So you need to make sure that you have people sign non-disclosure agreements, right? Non-compete agreements. These are a lot of processes, but it'll just come from hiring an HR company. That's what I did. I just hired a third-party HR company that came into my business and set up all of these things. But this is how you go from hustler to CEO, right? So just to do a quick recap for everyone, right? The first thing that you want to make sure that you're doing to go from hustler to CEO, listen, let's get rid of the cash apps. Let's make sure that we have the documented recordings. We're utilizing Loom, we're utilizing Zoom, we're utilizing those things. We also want to make sure that when we have our documented processes, now we can see who we can delegate to, who we need to train up, and what I need to spend my time on specifically. I want to focus strictly on RGAs, revenue generating activities. You want to make sure that you have a bookkeeping system. You want to make sure that you have merchant accounts, payment processes, and then most importantly, HR, right? I promise you, it's probably a lot. I know it's a lot that I'm giving you, right? But if you want to learn more about this, all you got to do is click the link in the description or click the link below, and you could join our community for less than $1.50 per day. You can join us at the Mogul Elite Club community, where we actually connect you with different individuals and we teach you how to go from hustler to CEO, man. It's time for us to really take it to that next level and know that it's about wealth building. It's about building family wealth. And I could show you how to get 20,000, but my real goal is to show you how to get 20 million. That's the difference. All right, so there you have it. How to go from hustler to CEO. Thank you for tapping into this week's Mogul Monday episode. I'm gonna see you on the next one. Let's get money.